So we've got out in front extracurricular activities, which we've just heard a few examples of actually, so that's brought that to life straight away. Subject studies is second, obviously we've put English, Maths, Science there as kind of the three main ones. Social side is quite high, and actually, very interestingly, the form time is there as, you know, the least popular one.
Hi, so my name is Ben. I'm part of Fitch Solutions. I recently joined as an associate analyst. The part of school that I thought was most important was kind of forming good habits of getting the best from yourself. I think whether that's achieving the top grades or not quite managing it is irrespective of it. And I think you'll take that forward to any form of career, just really understanding that you can get the best from yourself and then holding yourself to that as you move forward.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. We've got a few nodding heads there, and Louise, yeah, you want to?
Yeah, I totally agree. And I would also say as well that I think one of the things that I learned through school is that you can, like, very few people are naturally very good at things, and it takes practice and effort and repetition. And if you do all of those things, you know, even if you're not the most naturally gifted person, actually you can do really well. So I think it's determination. I mean, I'm not sure I actually fully understood that when I was at school, but now I look back, I kind of think about the skills that I learned, and that's definitely one of them.
Kerry-Ann, did you want to?
I think organizational skills is something that you learn in school that is indirectly taught through, you know, practice doing homework on time, attendance, punctuality. And I think when you're in school, you don't actually think about it affecting your work life going forward, but it is something that's really important for them to consider as well, and just practice that and just perfect it along the way.
Yes, I wanted to add more on the extracurricular activities, because I personally did a lot of them when I was young, and it really helped me because it's where you learn who you are. You know, you meet new people, you like hear a lot of stories, and then you choose what you want to do, and that way you discover more about yourself, but also you get to do to learn more about how to be organized, like Kerry-Ann said, like organizational skills and everything. And I think that's really important, because learning, like discovering new places and activities, it really helps, and you can do that by extracurricular activities. They are really important. Volunteering, it's great.
Hi there. Yeah, my name's Janak Rajani. I'm a product manager at Fitch Learning. I guess one of the things that, looking back now, was super helpful for me, and I've understood a little bit more about why it was helpful now, is that I used to get involved in kind of buddying up with people. Like, you know, you have a particular area that you're good at, and you kind of help others at school. And it's kind of like playing the role of a guide or an older brother or sister in that capacity, maybe a mentor or something. And the reason why I've understood now is why that's so effective is that in learning, one of the best ways to learn, the most multisensory experience you can have is when you play the hat or wear the hat of a teacher. You're not so passive, you're more actively seeing things from different perspectives, you're seeing things from different people's points of view to try and convey a particular point across. So I found that if you get involved in sharing what you know with that spirit of helping others learn, then actually you learn more yourself, you actually learn faster, and it's much more effective in terms of learning as well. So it's a multi-sensory learning experience.
Hi, I am Alexandra, and I am from the Fitch rating side in corporates team, and I'm a placement analyst, so I think I would be the most recent graduate from school. And I would want to add some things about the extracurricular activities. What I realized, like when you are at school and just learning subject, it's really theoretical based, and in terms of your career path and when you make the choice what you want to do, I realized that these extracurricular activities were the most useful and fulfilling part, because your expectations around the work, like the job world is one thing, but what is in the reality is something different. So like my best advice like at school is just to go to career talks, take opportunities to, I don't know, find any like inside days, internships, whatever, just to try out you at the positions that you think you want to do in the future, because I have seen so many examples and people were just disappointing just because the expectation didn't match the reality.
Hi, I'm Grace. I work in operations at Fitch. So we have to talk to quite a lot of people across the company because we're always trying to help everyone out. And I think extracurricular activities, just to go back to that, also really helpful because it helps you make friends with people, because everyone has a hobby and it makes it a lot easier to talk to people and come across as a bit more personal, which just makes everything so much easier. So like, even if you don't learn that much from it, you might end up in a situation one day where you're feeling a bit shy, but someone else there has a similar hobby to you, and then you have something to talk about, and it's so much easier because of that.